You got it.
Welcome back to another movie. So today is August 10. You may see this movie much later, mostly on the weekends because of editing. So today is my birthday. First, I want to thank you all for supporting this channel because one of the movies, you can find it in here, is generating quite amount of interest and of course that's because of the let's say straight sexy rear part of that figure and that's really amazing for me because in this hard time that movie is supporting this channel quite a lot. Of course I'm working and working hard and trying to get some money to survive, of course, like everyone, and still to show some cars and stuff like that. So of course I'm getting some money, but first time I'm getting a little more money than normally, so that's amazing for me because I did not think that this will happen. So I want to thank you. For me that's a really great present, same as this thing, because I got this for my birthday from the postman. Of course I buy this for myself. So what we have in here, we have a Enoze. I don't know why, but the Enoze name is quite familiar for me, but I have no idea where did I see it. Maybe I have another Enoze model, I don't know. It's of course it's a 1/18 scale. I have no idea which one is it the same? Wait, no, it is not the same. I think I have this one, I don't remember. If it's a 1/18 scale G-force, I like this junior hobby for beginners. That's a great idea to ride this, because most of cars like this let younger kids or younger hobbies just to learn the pistol remote. So it's a 1/18 scale, 280mm length, 190 weight, height is 150. This is very nice. Wheel weight is 70mm. It's the first time I see this on a box. That's really important if you want to get the new body for it, and it's 0.6 kilograms. So there are a few colors of it. The shock absorbers look quite nice. I don't think they will be the oil filled. There are no ball bearings, there are only rings. 380 motor with radiator, that's something new. Drive shaft, the middle one, and quite nice tires. I have similar ones on my Fail, so that's interesting. The two colors, so I have this one, it seems. I don't remember this one, maybe they have it now. 3 AA batteries for the remote and 2 batteries. This set, as far as I remember from the description, have 2 batteries inside. Okay, so let me take it out and we will see what we have in the box. So the packaging was not quite as I expected. Of course the car did survive that, but the box is not bad, but it was I think it should be the wrong side, but that's not in front. Whoa, that's something new. Did not expect so many controls on it. Whoa, the mode is quite well equipped. Reverse on both channels, steering rate, throttle trim, steering trim. Wow, the throttle trim, but there's no steering rate. As always, for beginners, the throttle rate will be much better than the throttle trim, but who cares? Okay, so what else we get? We get a bag of stuff. Wow, metal wrench. Even W toys did not have it. They have the plastic one, and this is metal, so great. Screwdriver. It's always nice if they give you something like that. Wait, do I need a screwdriver? Okay, you get 2 nuts, probably for the wheels, I think so. It means it's using the small hex and the pins, and of course standard cheap charger for 2S battery. And no, let's see the manual first. Oh, there are 6 bodies. The Jeep looks quite nice. 6 type of cars. Blah blah blah. Quite detailed instruction. Of course, all the parts, the build. Mostly, if you have the part list and a build picture, you know it's not a complete toy. It's more hobby type car. So, of course, you get the car like nothing new. Not oil shocks, but that in this price, it's not an expensive car, so that was nothing new. But the shocks work really well. If you would switch it to the shocks, oil-filled shocks, and this is quite nice suspension for a toy. That's not bad. Of course, the loose on the steering. That's nothing new. You mostly don't look at it. It's a fail, because they all have this differential. Yes, differential, quite nice. Mostly in the cheap toys you don't get it, but now the cars like this mostly have everything now. Oh man, the pins will be pain to take out. Oh. And this is why they give you the screwdriver. Putting them in will be a disaster. So body look really great. I like it. You have the driver on one side, and why they give you so high? They could make it a little more inside, but okay, let's take it out. Let's see. The rear wheel is live. It's not a I think it's live. Let me see. Yes, the rear wheel is usable as far as I can see. Yes, because you have hex in here. And let's see what we have in here. Oh man, I did not get my tweezers. So this will... Kids, don't do this at home. That was the most dangerous thing, but I did not prepare my tweezers. Oh, this glue. Oh, I remember it's just a cheap toy. I will probably replace this this padding here, because it's not holding. I will put a 3M tape in there. Oh, so yes, there are 2 batteries. I did not think about it in the moment. So there is another one in the box. They use the mini Tamiya connector, if I remember. I may be running here, but it's a mini Tamiya, is as far as I know. So you got a servo. In the servo there's no loose. Here also. So only in this part there is small loose, but we will see how this will handle. You have the lights on the front. That's quite nice, but this bunch of cable in here is looking not so amazing. Of course, a giant radiator on the motor. Motor is quite loose. Maybe, no, there's no possible. Probably the foam in here will secure it much better. The wheels are really nice. There's no foam inside, and they are glued. I think they are glued, so that's a good idea. Of course, the drive, the axles are metal, drive shaft is metal, but everything else is made of plastic. I hope the parts will be available if something went wrong. Shocks are not oil filled because I can feel there's no force when it's bouncing back. I like this car. It's small, but the suspension works really great. Okay, so give me a minute. I will probably first try to glue this receiver back, and then I will connect the battery, put the battery in the transmitter, and we'll see how it's working just in here, and after that I will show it outside. So give me a moment. Okay, so I did try the 3M tape I'm using from the Banggood, and this did not stick to the plastic on the bottom part, same as the original one. This is the foam from the original. And of course what I did is I used a hot glue. That thing is always working on any surface, so that's always working, and it's glued inside, so that's fixed. So I have the battery and the remote. It is turning on. I did not connect this yet, so I don't know if the battery is charged. I never charge the batteries before I make a movie, because this is how I open it. So okay, let's turn on the transmitter. Let's connect the battery. I have no idea why it's off. Now we connect the battery. Okay, turning on. The wheels get straight. The solid light. Let's see if it's working. So it is differential control, the throttle. Oh, it's not so slow for a beginner's hobby. Maybe a little bit too fast, but you still have the control. And of course the steering is differential. There's not much of steering, so first let's see on the full steering rate. That's the full. That's a dumb idea because it's hitting the pin. Can I put the pin on the other side? I don't think so. Let me try this, because that will fix the hitting the pin problem. I don't think I am able to do this now. It's hard to put it inside. Maybe I can put it on the other side like this. Maybe that will help a little bit. Oh, it's still hitting it. That's a dumb idea to put a pin in here. Maybe I can stuff it in. No, I cannot. So I need to reduce this steering rate just to not hit this part. Wait, the foam slide down from the steering wheel. Okay, so let's see now. A little bit more. I'm reducing just the steering rate, so it's not hitting the... Okay, it's almost there, so now a little bit more. A little bit more. So it's touching now, but... So the steering rate is not the best, because the resolution is probably not the best on the servo, and that when I set the steering rate to the max, wait, it's not put it inside. Sorry, the train is going outside my window. That's the noise. Let's Oh, that's much better. It was not in the position. So let's see now. It will be the worst. It's still not the best. Maybe upside down. Let's try this. Maybe now. Yes, now it's better. Okay, so steering rate to the more and to the max. So it's hitting it, but the spin is quite loose, so probably will not. Will reduce. This is annoying. A little bit more in that direction, that will fix this problem. It's not a big problem, but it is still. I could force it like that, but I would not be able to take it out. What can I do? I can put it one up. The battery will be loose. Yes, so this help. Let me put it. Okay, so the problem is that you cannot put it in the second hole from the top because it's hitting in the servo. Now it's not hitting because it's upper, so it's good to put some foam on the battery, but still, because it's wedged. You can see there is a space in here, so that would be better to put some foam inside just to keep it like this, because you cannot put pin on the lower part because it's hitting it. So small bummer, but still not a big deal. So now, before you use most of models like this, it's good to set it on the very low gear, set it like this, put a zip tie on the throttle to just keep it on the low spinning and leave it on one battery, because you want to get the brushes match the motor, and that's the most professional thing you can do. I never do it. I just going out and play with that. So second thing what you want to do is set the throttle trim. Throttle trim is the setting that adjusts how far is the throttle to the front before the wheels run, and to the back. It is a little bit to the front, so let me try now. Yes, now it's better. It's the same distance to the front to the back. Not a big deal, but it's good to have it. Now the steering trim, of course. The wheels, like always, is set in the V formation. That's nothing new. It's most in the toys. Oh, and the lights are on. I did forget about that. Man, this thing is really fast and aggressive. I did not expect that. Let me put it on the desk. So under the load is not so responsive, but still this thing is fast. Oh, I don't have so much space on the desk. Oh, the steering is... Let me see on the slow gear. Not much of slow play. Why they always don't put the throttle rate? It's always the throttle trim. Too bad. I like this one. The shocks are quite nice. You can see it's not oil filled because it's bouncing back, but because the 1/18 scale is popular, you can replace this. You can find from other models. Actually, I did not get any model in this scale with the oil shocks, because most of the oil shocks you get in the 110 scale, the higher models. I did get only one model with the oil shocks, because I don't order expensive models. Only order something that I'm afford. So Remember that this battery is not fully charged. So I have no idea if it's half battery, the full battery, but still this thing is fast. Okay, so now I probably will wait for a not so hot weather, because it's 52 degrees of Celsius outside, even 55. So it's quite hard to get out and test it. But of course, to the power of editing, you will see it now. So enjoy.